Hello, Virgo ladies. Welcome to your reading. It's not back yet, but I did one video before and we made it through. So it's either we do what we gotta do or we hold up the whole show. I'm not stopping. So let's do this. So, your divine protection reading. Let me get my hands ready first of all. This way. So, divine protection, Virgo ladies. Anyway, okay, Lord, please let it be great. Okay. So I'm pre-recording because I did that last time and the video was still crisp and clear. So I don't know if this one's gonna be the same, but I prefer the video to be clear and consistent rather than it chipping in and chipping out. That's just... Okay, so your first message, we have parenting, and then we have they are manipulating the truth. Interesting. So let's see. We have completion, malicious intention, low self-esteem, quit. So whatever this is, God is saying it's over. Whatever malicious vibe someone was on is done. You can stop feeling bad, stop feeling low, stop allowing this to get to you. So this has something to do with parenting and lying. So if someone was saying that you're a bad parent, you don't need to listen to that and allow it to affect you so much so that it drops your self-esteem. Because at the end of the day, parenting don't come with no books. Everybody do the best that they can. Some people don't try at all. And if anybody should be ashamed, it should be the ones that don't try at all. So if you do make an effort and you're not getting it 100% right, I think you should give yourself credit for even trying. Okay? Give yourself credit for even caring. A lot of people don't care about their children. Okay? So we have I was recruited or initiated. Return to sender. So God is saying send that shit back to whoever is trying to make you feel bad about yourself again. They're trying to bring back up some low energy. They're trying to bring about low energy, but what God wants you to do is remember your beauty. So let's see what this is. Okay, so yeah, God says send that shit back to wherever it came from and be happy and beautiful again. reincarnate that beautiful energy. Okay? That's what that is. Not this. Drop that. So whatever battle this is that you were going through, it's already over. So that's what God wants you to know. It's already done. So now you can get back to being happy, get back to being free, get back to being patient with yourself. Nobody's perfect. But some people don't even try. If you try to get things right, give yourself your credit. Don't wait for anybody to give it to you. Because people will tell you whatever the hell they want. Once it's going to help them to achieve their agenda. You need to be your own biggest critic and your own biggest fan. So, anybody want to say anything bad about you, you should be the first to say it because you're willing to accept the ugly truths about yourself. And anybody want to say anything good about you, you should be the first to say it because you know yourself. You give yourself what belongs to yourself. Excuse me. So now the question is, why aren't your cards coming out? Gonna go again. Okay, you're uptight. You need to relax. Virgo, relax. This is all about energy, and God is allowing your vibe to dictate what happened here. And it's coming through that you're uptight. God is giving you permission to live. God is giving you permission to be happy. God is giving you permission to be well. Nobody's perfect. When you make a mistake, learn to forgive yourself and carry on. Learn from the mistake. Forgive yourself, because if you don't forgive yourself, you'll be stuck like this. We got our one message and nothing else is coming out. Because you're not allowing yourself to live. If God says yes, who give a fuck about who want you to say no to yourself? When God tell you yes, take that yes and run with it. Unapologetically. Yeah, man, the hierarchy is God and then all of us. It don't matter how old they are, it don't matter what they've done for you. There's God and then everybody else on the same level. Because the same way somebody could be there for you today is the same way they could be down and they need you to be there for them tomorrow. So don't ever believe that other people are above you. There's God, and then there's all of us on the next level. Only 2 levels. Oh, you got love. Yeah, man, love yourself. Because God loves you. God loves all of us. And a lot of people out there has done a hell of a lot more worse things than you. And if God can love them, God can love you too. You see what I'm saying? If you try to get yourself right and in alignment with what is correct behavior, what is upful behavior, what is justice, then of course you're going to be loved by the universe. So we have unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, attraction, affection, attraction. So God wants you to love yourself unconditionally. The underlying issue, it says not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call a person, boundaries, and still angry. And this is the reason why your cards weren't coming out. Because you're still hurt. You're still allowing yourself to be hurt. So the same way you can allow yourself to be hurt is the same way you can allow yourself to be healed. So whenever you're ready to live again, just know that the door has always been there waiting for you to walk through it, okay? Nobody got you there but yourself. God knows who you are. God made you. Everybody has flaws. Allow yourself. Learn from your mistakes and allow yourself to move forward. Or else you'll be there stuck. And that's even worse. Who hasn't made a mistake? Your parents, how much of a good parent were they? Their parents before them, what do your parents think about their parents? You see what I'm saying? Now, your child may have something bad to talk about your parenting, but when they have their children, what is their children going to have to say about their parenting? Nobody perfect, they're going to get theirs too. Because even if we have an instruction manual, each child is different because everybody has different personalities. So therefore everybody has different requirements. So it's like always guessing, always trial and error, always trying to keep up with what works for this one, what doesn't work for that one, and so on. You know what I'm saying? So you're being too hard on yourself for no good reason. Recognize that, okay? Let it go. Learn your lesson. Move on. So we have the fact that you're not dealing with it because you're still hurt. But God says what you need is already here. Both. It says receiving what you need. This is it. You can hear and you see the cards telling you. God say you are allowed to live. So it say receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. It's okay to love yourself. It's okay to feel loved. It's okay to love others, and it's okay to allow others to love you. So that you can get to a higher level of your life, a better version of yourself. Engagement ring. It says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. So that's realigning yourself with that higher version of yourself. Allowing yourself to be back in that energy again. Everybody falls from grace from time to time. This is just one of your moments, and there will be more. So what you're going to do every time that you fall from grace, you're just going to sit there. No, you get up. Alright, let's go. That's how you do it, right? And remember, it's going to take time. It says clock. So these things don't always happen quickly. Sometimes it happens quicker than other times. So if this is going to be a slow process, just enjoy the ride. Pay attention to what life is teaching you along the way because you're in school. This is university. The universe is a university. That's why there's so many lessons. So if God decides to take you through this slowly, it's because God wants you to see all the different things on the way. So don't be afraid or ashamed to analyze your psychiatric state. So like when you think of what happened, don't be afraid or hesitate to analyze how that made you feel, um, why you decided to do the things that you did. Um, Even analyze other people's psychologies as well. Like, why did they feel that way about me? Why? And if you can't find the answers, it's not that serious. Leave it alone. Don't get stuck there wanting answers either. But what I'm saying is, don't be afraid to just look at the truth of the matter. You will understand, and the more you understand, is the less you are likely to fall into the same problem. Okay? Once you understand, then you know how to avoid getting into the same problem again and again and again and again. Okay, so let's get your next message. Alright, can I just say this? I see that you're still tightly wound, but I don't know who you are with the power to delay the reading like this. However, if you're not ready to keep calm and carry on, that's fine. But please don't stop other people from receiving their message. You're holding up the reading. I got other things that I could be doing as well. So if you want to waste your time feeling sorry for yourself, if you want to waste your time feeling helpless and hopeless in spite of God telling you that you are free, you can do so on your time and with your own energy. Right? I don't have time to waste with people that behave like that. I don't do self-pity. I don't do self-pity. I work with champions. I work with people who are not afraid to be a champion. Not people who want to be mollycoddled. You could get a mollycoddling sometimes, but in the right time. Don't try and manipulate people into feeling sorry for you, cause me don't have no time with that. You need to learn how to pick yourself up. And I don't have time to be wasting with you if you want to be weak. So please, hold back your energy from conducting this reading or stopping the energy that's flowing through, so that other people who want to make a change in their life, who want to get their message, can get their message in peace so that they can move on, right? I'm sorry that you feel however it is that you feel. But God make champions. God don't make foolishness. If you choose to act like you're weak, it's because you choose to act like you're weak. And I don't have no time for people like that. So please, step aside, let everybody else get their message. Thank you. Please log out this person so that we can move on with the reading. Thank you. Exactly. If you love it, you will put in overtime willingly. Do you love it? How much do you want to get back to being your happy self? If you love it, if that's what you want, you will put in overtime to make sure that it happens. If you don't choose to do that for you, you shouldn't expect nobody to be feeling sorry for you. This is not how we're going forward into the future. The way how things are right now, your strongest, how we go, our weakest link is our strongest hold. So if there's anybody weak within our party, that's where the enemy can get in. That's where the destruction will begin to seep in into our healing. Right now, we're on a mission to raise the vibration of ourselves, thereby raising the vibration of the earth. We're trying to create a heavenly atmosphere, or a more heavenly atmosphere on earth, where right now it's mostly hell on earth. Okay, so if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. It's as simple as that. So right now it's about us being able to be strong alone, not just in a crowd. Be strong alone. Be your own strength with the power of God. Right. So the underlying issue, we have change or tweak the beat, vibration and energy control. So that's talking about taking control of your life, taking control of the energy that you allow to flow through you and out of you into the world, taking control of the energy that you allow to penetrate you. You understand? If you love it, you will put in overtime willingly, because you are all that you have. Be independent and do it alone. Like I say, our weakest link is our strongest hold. So if everybody is strong, we don't have no weak links. And that's what I am on a mission to create. I don't do weak links, I'm sorry. So if you are a weak link, you're in the wrong classroom. If you are a weak link, I am not the reader for you. This is not going to be your story, because you're going to choose to reject it. And I don't have no time with you holding up the reading, because you're not ready to elevate. Step out on faith. You do it with God. You don't need other people. It's nice to have other people, but the reality of life is we don't always have other people that we can rely on. However, we always have God, no matter what situation we find ourselves in. And God knows that we're not perfect. So we need to stop expecting perfection from ourselves. All we have to do is strive to be the best version of ourselves that we are, and that's it. We don't owe nobody nothing else, because we cannot deliver anything else. We cannot give what we do not have. So it's time to change your perspective so that you can see things from the right perspective. Let's get your last message. Look at that at the bottom of the deck. Destructive behavior. So, we have who are you? Immature parents. Learn from the past. You know who to ask. You know who to ask to help you to get over this hump. What hump? This destructive behavior. God says, be kind to them. It's as simple as that. And be kind to yourself. We have it's sabotage. Spend quality time with siblings. So perhaps these people are not the best people for you to get advice from. It says it's sabotage. Spending quality time with siblings. So we have the serenity prayer. You can look that up online. This actually has the power to save one. And then God says, sincerely apologize. Sincerely apologize. So if you've already made this mistake, God says to stop this destructive behavior, and you know who to ask to get the advice that you need, even if that person is God itself. If you don't have nobody else to depend on, you know for sure that you got that one entity, that one energy that you could work in a partnership with, and God will not steer you wrong. Even when you think that you're going wrong, it's all in God's plan. So if you got siblings, or even if it's like close friends or associates that you're spending your time with, and they're the ones that's encouraging this behavior, if you know that you're spending time with them and they're the ones that's encouraging you to probably go out when you're not supposed to go out, making you leave your children with random people, how do you know your children are okay? Because you may leave your child with a responsible person, but who do they have coming to their house? Are your children safe? Because you may leave the child with grandma, and maybe you have like a drug addict brother or somebody coming to the house. They're not in their right senses if they see your little children, and the devil within them rise and tell them, oh, that little one is attractive, then you already know what's going to happen next. So you need to be ahead of the game. Or else, if you think you're feeling bad right now, trust me, you will only feel even worse about yourself and your actions in the future. So this is like a wake-up call. The serenity prayer goes like this: God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. So that's telling me that if there's something about your situation that you can change, you shouldn't be debating about it. You should do what you know is right, because that's how you're guaranteed to have God's protection. If you choose to be weak and choose to do the wrong thing, then you will have to pay the price. That's how the universe works. Okay. So we have sincerely apologized. All right. So make this thing right, Virgo. I wish you the best going forward. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.